As comicbook.com reported this week, fans of Avatar can soon look forward to the first trailer for the second part. This is finally a ray of hope for the long-awaited sequel. After all, there were repeated postponements which ensured that the movie will now be released on December 16th, 2022. A first official image was released last December picturing Spider, the son of Jake and Neytiri. Otherwise, we had to make to do with a lot of behind-the-scenes footage and some concept images, which is why the news about the first trailer has created corresponding amount of anticipation. Disney has not yet announced an official date, but it can be assumed that the trailer will be released in connection with the theatrical release of Doctor Strange 2, similar to what happened with Spider-Man No Way Home. In terms of content, Avatar 2 will primarily explore the underwater world of Pandora and show how Jake and Neytiri's young family deals with the tensions between humans and Na'vi. In addition, the jump from Part 1 to Part 2 is supposed to be huge, as actress Zoe Saldana recently confirmed in an interview with Kevin McCarthy. So far, she has only been able to see just under 20 minutes of the second part, but she was moved to tears as the story will be much more captivating than that of the first part. We're definitely looking forward to seeing plenty of returnees from the first part, as well as some new faces in the upcoming Avatar 2, and will, of course, keep you posted on more information. You'll probably have best chances to see the trailer as one of the first at the theatrical release of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is released May 6, 2022. As soon as Disney releases the trailer, it will of course be available in top quality on our channel. The MonsterVerse movie Godzilla vs. Kong, which was released last year, was quite convincing at its theatrical release. With worldwide sales of around $450 million, the blockbuster was at times the most successful movie during the pandemic. Now there is news of the production of the next MonsterVerse movie from Legendary. Production is expected to start this year in Queensland, Australia. This was announced by the Australian authorities a few days ago, as the state in the northeast of the continent is looking forward to a few hundred additional jobs in the coming months. In fact, the title Godzilla vs. Kong 2, as the MonsterVerse movie is currently called, is somewhat misleading, as many expect Godzilla to play no role at all in the upcoming movie. Instead, Legendary may focus mainly on Kong in the future, as was also hinted at the end of Godzilla vs. Kong. Finally, the sequel will reportedly take place inside Earth and feature many different titans. Fittingly for the still untitled movie, a return of director Adam Wingard is currently being talked about, but there's no official confirmation yet. Rumors have also been circulating for some time that the latest MonsterVerse movie could be titled Son of Kong, in reference to Son of Kong from 1933. Whatever the movie will be called, if filming starts this year as planned, a release in late 2023 or early 2024 can be expected. Slowly but surely, the Fast and Furious movie series is coming to an end. After the 9th part was released in theaters last year, only the already announced 10th and 11th parts are still to come. Already next year, Vin Diesel and co are supposed to race through the cinemas again, so it is very convenient that already the first announcements regarding the cast are reported. The latest coup is the signing of the 25-year-old Portuguese Daniela Melchior, who could already convince with her role as Redcatcher 2 in the Suicide Squad in her first major Hollywood movie. Now she's playing a role in one of the most successful franchises of all time, though it's not yet known if on the side of Jason Momoa's villain or Dom Toretto's family. Either way, we're looking forward to more news on the upcoming Fast and Furious 10, which is expected to be released on May 19th, 2023. At the beginning of January, Scream was released, the first spin-off of the horror series since the death of Ghostface creator and horror legend Wes Craven. Surprisingly, the movie grossed almost $139 million worldwide, and in view of its financial success just a few weeks after its theatrical release, ensured that the makers started production on a sequel immediately. Very special honor for the two directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett, after all, as Wes Craven's immediate successors, the pressure could hardly be higher. We can also expect a return of Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers in the upcoming Scream 6, after she was able to convince again in her role after a break of almost 11 years in Scream. The 50-year-old actress recently revealed this in the podcast Just for Variety with Mark Malkin. Who else may celebrate a return to the big screen is currently still unclear. The shooting of Scream 6 starts this June. The US release is then planned for March 31st, 2023. Many know US actor Christopher Lloyd primarily for his world-famous role as Doc Brown in the cult classic Back to the Future. Now, Disney is said to have secured the services of the 83-year-old for season 3 of The Mandalorian. The season is currently still in the middle of filming after the second season was already released in October 2020. As reported by The Hollywood Reporter, Lloyd won't play too big of a role, but is expected to make a special appearance in the new season. After the end of season 2, we hope to see more rousing moments between Grogu and the Mandalorian and, of course, exciting battles for the Darksaber, which is in the possession of Din Djarin and should cause a lot of trouble. Surely a proper place will be found for Lloyd somewhere in between, perhaps even as a mad scientist. When season 3 of the award-winning series The Mandalorian will be released has not yet been officially determined, but given the reasonably advanced stage of production, it shouldn't be long now. We've known about the Resident Evil series coming to Netflix for almost 2 years now. As the streaming service now announced based on 3 posters, this series will finally be released on July 14th, 2022. In terms of content, the 8-episode series is set in the year 2036 and thus 14 years after the spread of the disastrous T-virus. The focus is on Jade Wesker, the daughter of the notorious antagonist Albert Wesker in the movie series. She tries to fight her way through a world of bloodthirsty monsters and other creatures and learn more about her dubious past with her father Albert and sister Billy. So far it is known that John Wick star Lance Reddick will be seen as Albert Wesker. Also joining the cast are 3 actresses, Ella Balinska, Tamara Smart, and Adeline Rudolph. While the roles are not officially known yet, it is believed that Run Sweetheart Run actress Ella Balinska will take on the lead role of Jade Wesker. More is not known at this point, but we can certainly expect a trailer before the release on July 14th, 2022. In a few weeks, the first episodes of season 4 of the Netflix hit Stranger Things will be released. A few weeks have passed since the Battle of Starcourt, and for the first time we see the protagonists not as a team, but as individuals. In addition, they are dealing with the typical teenage problems at high school, which is why the new supernatural danger doesn't really come in handy. Besides Dustin, Alfie, Mike, Lucas, and Will, there are some new additions that we don't want to withhold from you. Among others, Nightmare on Elm Street legend Robert Englund as family murderer Victor Creel, Jamie Campbell Bower as nurse Peter Ballard, and Tom Vleischa as prison guard Dmitri. First images provided the Twitter channel of Stranger Things directly with and shows us for the first time scene images from the finished series. As has been known for some time, the 4th season will be released in 2 parts. The first episodes will be released on May 27th, 2022, when it will then continue with the remaining episodes on July 1st, 2022. That's it for this week's news. Don't forget to check out our channel again this week. Not only do we have an exciting original on The Flash Flashpoint, but also the new and action-packed trailer for the upcoming Michael Bay film Ambulance.